Good morning. I don't know about you women out there, but if you have like lived with a boyfriend or just a man, do they just like stockpile laundry? Like Matt wears like 3 outfits and 3 pairs of underwear a day.
We're doing a day of eating today, and it's going to be action-packed. We've got a couple things. Mega's new diet plan.
Ooh, yeah. I'm also wearing this new hoodie that Matt got me for Christmas.
Well, we're going to do a full day of eating, and Theo's eating his first food.
So I've been using this popsicle mold that I got on Amazon. It's Newbie brand, and it makes like popsicles. You can pull them out, and Theo's been loving them. So I use some pumped breast milk. I fill them up. They're just perfect for his teething. And then it is 10:42 right now, and I already had my morning coffee. I always wake up and have it. I did my instant coffee with a tablespoon of ghee and a scoop of MCT oil powder and some salt. Are you in the mood to be vlogging today?
Yeah.
You don't seem it.
This morning I had coffee, ghee and cream, blended, bulletproof coffee. Oh, and just a splash of MCT oil. Okay guys, so until the 1st of February, it's a $1 7-day trial for the Curve. So what that is, it's jointhecurve.com. I'll put the link below. There's courses, there's resources, there's videos. Like today, there's a new video by me about how to improve the quality of your food on a budget. And there's also a meal planner. So this is my macros, and it gives you a meal plan. There's a couple different default ones, but you can also generate your own depending on the things you like. Like you can do no eggs, no beef, a lot of people don't do pork. You can do no pork. And this is like a pretty basic one I put together. So breakfast, lunch, dinner.
And show them the serving part. That's something I would miss.
You can adjust the servings.
You can adjust servings.
If you click on it, you get the recipe. So Mega hired me as her nutrition coach.
I did. Asked you several times over like the past years. You're not really coach material, I'm gonna be honest. He held me accountable the other day. We got like something in the mail for like the mail time segment. I was like, let's try it. It looks really good. And he was like, well, if you want me to keep you accountable, then no, we shouldn't have it. And I was like, fine. And now that I'm working out a lot more, I feel better. I feel energized. So I want to track for a while and see what kind of progress that gives me. Should I share my exact macros?
Are you tracking today?
Yes. So my coffee this morning was 260 calories with the ghee, the MCT powder, and then the unsweetened macadamia milk.
Here's what we're doing. So about 2 years ago now, we did the 90-day cut, and that was a very high fat, low protein, almost no carbs. It worked really well for me. I don't think it worked as well for Mega. She lost a few pounds over the course of 90 days, and it's harder for women to lose weight. So
the pictures.
So since we have that data point of that didn't work that well for her, we're gonna switch it up. Me being her coach, here's what we're gonna try. Since I know some women do better with some carbs, especially if they're at like kind of a healthy body weight to begin with, we're doing 4 to 5 days a week keto macros. And Mega's, what's your RMR? Which is like her daily calories where she maintains weight.
1,800 calories?
Okay, so we're doing 1,700 calories per day.
1,750, you said.
1,750. So just a marginal little deficit to begin. Maybe we'll increase it as we progress. So what we're doing is 2 to 3 days a week, depending on exercise activity level, carbs. 100 grams of carbs, 2 to 3 days a week. The remaining days are 20 net carbs or less.
Yeah.
So pretty strict keto. And it's higher fat. Her protein's staying like kind of moderate. I think it's 90 grams per day.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do that for like a month to 6 weeks.
I'm still living my life. So on February 12th, we have a dinner date. One of the Christmas gifts Matt got for me was like a really nice fancy place. I mean, for me, I like to have little goals. So I'm gonna have that goal. Like I'm gonna stay on track. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing what I need to do until that day. I'm gonna have my off plan, but technically on plan cheat meal, and then go right back to it.
One last thing, on her carb days, it's gonna be high fat protein meal for breakfast, and then a low fat, higher carb protein meal for dinner. So on the meals she has carbs, which is just gonna be one meal on the 100 gram carb days, it's gonna be carbs, not a lot of fat, minimal fat. Carbs and protein. We are about to make Theo his first food, his first actual human food he's ever eaten other than breast milk. And he's eating that today when he wakes up. This is big news, we're very excited. So this is the book we're following as far as introducing food to Theo goes. Here is the recipe we're doing. So it's just a little bit of salt and a soft-boiled egg yolk. Theo's about to get his soft-boiled egg!
Well, no, I'm gonna nurse him first.
And then I'm gonna have some of this bone broth. It's about 11 a.m. right now. So that is gonna be Theo's first meal. I'm gonna put just a little bit of salt on it and we'll see if he eats it. How did it go?
It went great!
Didn't eat very much.
No, I don't think that was the purpose though. Used his hands.
He probably ate like, I would say 10% of the egg yolk.
So I had a couple pickles just now. These are our favorite They're fresh pickles. Theo's playing, you can hear him. For lunch, what I've been doing lately is this. So it's really convenient. We get it from Whole Foods. It's a little pricey, but I like having it. And then these are the macros. So 14 fat and 30 protein for the entire thing, which isn't bad at all. I am eating that up and some squash in the air fryer. So this is 150 grams of squash, which is like 5 or 6 total carbs. For my salmon, I am making a little mixture of mayo and coconut aminos right here. And that'll be my lunch. I'll show you when it's done. So that is my chatting up a storm over here. So I'm sitting with Theo as he plays. And this is my meal. Looks, I guess, a little sad. Not beautiful colors, but it's gonna be good.
I've been having more lunches like this, which are just like no cooking. And
Yeah.
this is a piece of biltong we got in the vlog yesterday you saw. And it was really good. We got some cheese, maybe 2 ounces, 2.5. I got the salmon Mega's been eating. It's really good. And then I'm gonna have this kefir, homemade, about 2 cups or however much this is.
It looks nice and thick.
You can see the carbonation. That's how you know you're a master kefir chef. I just finished my lunch and I'm having a little snack of like an ounce of macadamia nuts. Do you think there's an ounce? There's probably more than an ounce, isn't it? Nuts are very deceptive.
Like 55.
Whoa, really?
What is your guess?
46.
Are you gonna drop it down to an ounce once you find out the truth?
No. 43, not bad.
Nice guess.
1.5 ounces or so. So all in all, I don't really count calories that much, but I think my lunch was like 1,100 calories or so. Yeah, and I do 2 big meals usually, and then I had my bulletproof coffee this morning, which was about just under 200. I don't do that much fat in my coffees. So I'm sitting at like 1,300 today, and then I'm gonna have 1 big meal for dinner. I usually shoot for like around 25 to 2,600 calories.
And I am going to meal prep something. I couldn't think of something I wanted to do that was simple and quick and like also delicious. I decided to do like a mix between egg loaf and macro cakes. This is a dairy-free protein powder, which I like to have on hand. This is a good brand. I like the flavoring. The one downside is it's super, super expensive. Some Kerrygold butter that I left out room temperature, it's super mushy. Cream cheese, and then eggs. And I'm just gonna, instead of like mixing in a hand mixer, I'm gonna use my Ninja Bullet, pour it into a pan, pop it in the oven, done. So I melted down the butter. This is 8 tablespoons. And then to the butter, I added 8 tablespoons, 4 ounces of cream cheese. And then I'm gonna add 8 large eggs and 1 scoop of this vanilla protein powder and then blend, and I'll show you guys what the batter looks like. I think it's a 9x9 brownie pan. Pour this all in there and make 1 big loaf. So I greased it with some ghee spray that we got from Whole Foods. So this is gonna be very easy. I don't wanna do muffins. I don't wanna do a lot of work. And then I have my oven preheated or preheating to 350. So here it is, done. 350 for 15 minutes and it's perfect. So it didn't rise, as you can see, but it's very, very dense. I like to reheat it with some butter or some ghee, top it with some cinnamon. So I'm gonna let this cool and then I will portion it out.
So it looks like Mega got some fancy new stuff. She got these hint waters. It has like a hint of something in it. Purified water and natural flavors. Is it good? You tried this one. Mega says it's decent. I might like it. Mega found these, which I think we're gonna try right now. She found this non-dairy Ready Whip. Ew. That color though is very appealing. It's like the toasted coconut ice cream bars I used to get. Good Humor brand, those were the best. Almond milk, coconut cream, pea protein. Oh, Mega says a lot of people love these nut pods. So she got this, which I just hate this stuff. I mean, I've never tried this, but I hate the idea of replacing good quality animal foods with garbage stuff like this. That's how we balance each other out. So this is water, coconut cream, almonds, natural flavors, acacia gum, or you could just have milk, 1 ingredient. So I'm trying it and they're pretty soft and fluffy, sort of like what I would imagine. I've never tried them, but the Starbucks sous vide egg bites.
Yeah.
Really bland. Not a lot of cheese flavor. Undersalted. Yeah, I wouldn't probably get it again, but I'll eat the rest of this for sure. Where'd you find them at? Target?
Yeah. Really good.
You
I like
like
that.
it?
Yeah, I would eat that for sure. I think that's really good. I'm impressed. So for dinner, I was thinking we would do some breakfast for dinner, which I really like doing, but we haven't done in a while. I'm gonna cook down first this bacon. I guess I'm not cooking it down because actually like bacon doesn't, is this cooked already? I think it's already cooked. I'm not like a huge fan of turkey bacon, but 1, this was on sale. 2, we've been eating it a little more because our friends don't eat pork. So when we are at their place and they cook breakfast, like for a meal, we do turkey bacon and it's pretty good. I'm gonna fry up some eggs. I don't know, Matt was thinking about doing an omelet and I might do some like cheese and tomatoes, like a little side.
Me and Theo are hanging.
We got dinner. So
Dinner time.
turkey bacon, over easy eggs, and then I have some cut up cherry tomatoes and some Kerrygold cheddar cheese over here. So just a couple cubes. Are you into it?
And then I just got, I guess, 4 eggs over easy, and is this 4 pieces of turkey bacon?
Yeah, and I have 3. They only have 7 in a pack.
I think I'm also gonna have the half of this container of beets, which is a total of 8 net carbs, 9 carb, 1 fiber. And then the big news, guys, Kobe.
Yeah.
R.I.P. man.
And his daughter. And I saw there was 9 people on the plane. They
9?
looked like 2 other families.
Helicopter. So I didn't know, but apparently Kobe's been taking that helicopter to and from games like for years now.
Yeah.
What do you know about Kobe?
I don't know much. All I know is Kobe Shack. And it's like wrapped about a lot.
There's a lot of like super skilled players, like LeBron comes to mind, obviously. Probably the most naturally gifted player of all time.
What about Charles Barkley?
They call him the round mound of rebound.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
But Kobe had a lot of natural potential and talent, but he came out of high school to the NBA. So usually those are like the high potential players. But like very early on, it was obvious that it was a business trip for him, which I always thought was really cool. His work ethic really outpaced his natural ability. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like we're losing a lot of people lately.
That's definitely how I feel. And before we finish up dinner here, and what we're gonna have for dessert is one of these. So Birch Benders is sponsoring this video, and they came out with these a la cups. And you saw them in our meal time segment recently. So they have the pancake mix that we always like to get. They have like a chocolate chip one and a plain one, but they just came out with these, and how good are they?
Pretty good. They're just like the mug cakes we make, except more convenient.
Yeah, so they have a bunch of flavors, and they're all really good. I think we've tried most of them. I haven't tried like the blueberry one.
Best tasting is brownie, but this one I think overall combining nutrition with taste is my favorite. It's
The pancake ones are
strawberry shortcake.
And they have the classic maple one. All the pancake ones, they have 3 of them, and a chocolate chip one. So good. These are just add water, so
Brand new.
check out the link below for the deal, and it'll take you straight to the a la cups. And if you're gonna get any, highly recommend the pancake ones. And I like the birthday cake. I had this one the other night. The birthday cake's really good, and it's like, you can see like the funfetti in it.
Did I try it?
No.
No.
I ate it all.
So what we're doing for her lean body mass is maybe like how many pounds? 80 or 90?
85.
And we're doing 90 grams of protein a day. So that's a little higher than standard keto, I would say. Standard keto for her would be like 70. But just to be more filling and make it easier to eat in a deficit, a slight deficit, I think doing a little more protein could be good.
With your thinking, you're very logical. You're an engineer, right? You read 52 books a year. You're a college athlete. But then when I need you to hold me accountable, you're like, no, let's snack.
Yeah, I mean, if you can convince me of things, obviously. It's even harder, I think, when you're involved.
I think it's harder when you're by yourself. Because when I'm alone, like, you know, we've talked about this. Like when you go up to shower, I'm like, oh, I got the kitchen to myself.
Yeah. This is just a common problem, I guess, with a lot of couples, right?
Yeah.
Over time, you start like talking each other into it. One person wants to start the diet, the other person doesn't really want to.
Or you want to start it together, but you easily just like, oh, tonight doesn't count.
Yeah.
Let's get takeout. Chocolate chip pancake. Oh, baby. Some came out there, but Keto Connect for 20% off, guys. So definitely try these. I guess I'll give you a little taste test. So I just cut it in half. So it's really dense. I didn't expect it to be as dense as it is. So it's really filling. Top it with butter. That's what I was thinking I would do.
That's what I was thinking too.
And then I'm also gonna have one of my new favorites, these hazelnut keto cups. They taste like Ferrero Rochers.
I'm gonna have these chocolates. It's 5 pieces, 5 of these squares. And I'm gonna have some of this almond butter, probably like 2 to 3 tablespoons. And then that will be it for me.
Are you getting them?
Yeah. Theo's having his breast pop. I think it helps with the teething, right?
It does. He loves it. Lately I've been doing 2 a day, but it was just 1, but his teething's definitely gotten worse. Look at it, he attacks it.
I guess that's it for the day, guys. Remember, if you do want to join the Curve, jointhecurve.com. You can get a 7-day trial for $1 for just the next 3 or 4 days here. So if you want to try out the meal planner, actually, come here. Let me show you this feature we're adding.
Well, We got a baby.
I'll bring Theo. This is like an active development thing, so we continually improve it. This is something we're adding right now. So this is how it works right now. This meal plan is auto-generated for you when you sign up based on your stats. And then this is what we're adding, snacks. So you can add snacks. All I added so far was nuts.
Snacks in between meals.
It's definitely still not perfect, but it's improving rapidly. And I'm excited about where it's headed. I think it's gonna be a super useful tool for you guys, so check that out. That's the full day of eating. Theo had his first meal today. It seemed like his tummy was a little bit upset afterwards, so I actually think we're gonna wait.
Yeah, I think we'll give it more time.
We'll give it more time. Maybe.
And that might be a natural response, but he's not like, he doesn't need food, you know, it's something to try out, so.
Till he's about 6.5 months, 6.5.
Yeah.
So we'll probably wait another week and try again. Goodbye.